dogs. Well, it's been about 3 weeks since we've been out for a hunt now. Just completed injector job on this old girl. A few unexpected surprises in there, so by the time I waited for parts and whatnot, that's about how long it's been since we've been able to get out and chase a swine. I've decided to run a bit of a holding pack today. So I've got big Borry, who's been going absolutely stir crazy. You're pretty keen for a pig, aren't you, mate? And I've got little Georgie. What do you reckon, Georgie? Out for a bit of a run. So high time she got properly started. She's physically capable now. I've got Spike for his ability to take the sting out of a boar by hanging onto its nuts. It's always very useful. And Mia, who is more than happy to hang onto a pig when she has encouragement. We're all pretty excited. I bet you we're all pretty unfit too, especially me. Anyway, we'll get walking some hills and see what we can't scare up. Pretty recent activity from a pig here. It's obviously a bit of a favourite log. Got a few old places he's chewed up. I would guess been done just last night. These are the fruits of one of the Calamus species, so one of the horrible weighted wild species that makes your progress through the rainforest so difficult. But these fruits actually are really good. You just crack the little bit of husk off them. Good little energy hit as we're walking along. That's the chick of a buff-breasted paradise kingfisher. So this is obviously an active nest. There's the egg. Heard me come past and thinks it might be mum and dad back with food and making a bit of a racket. Well, it's been a singularly unsuccessful hunt so far. We're probably 4 hours into it, I'd say. And up and down some dry ridges, in and out of some rainforest gullies, and to no avail. Found a little bit of freshish sign, but yeah, dogs couldn't connect, unfortunately. So come back under the rainforest because it's starting to get warm. We just hit this saddle. I'm going to take this ridge just behind Borry there, back down to the ute. It's pretty overgrown and horrible down through there, but I'm starting to run out of ideas. We'll see if there's something lurking around on there. It's proper Yowie country up here. One of these ridges, one of these little spurs off this high point here, the one I've got to take to get back to the ute. If I take the wrong one, it'll put me kilometres away with a whole bunch of horrible overgrown gullies between me and the right way. I'm just going to take a breath here and have a think. Awesome. Just dropped off this high point. Mia and Borry just taken off. Spike and Georgie are following them up. It's like every single plant in here wants to tear pieces of your flesh out and make you bleed. It's hostile, which is why the pigs love living in it. That's Spike and Borry on the job there. Come on, good dogs. Hang on to it. You so often find them right up the tops of these ridges in some of the worst country you can imagine. And for good reason. Gives them a much better
chance of escape if dogs hit them. Oh, hell. They've got it on the other side of that absolute crack. Alright, it's a bit of a reasonable little young boar. He's a fat little bugger. Unfortunately, he is A, way too far up in the hills for me to get out, B, in way too thick country for me to get out, and C, the dogs are quite hot. It took me a bit longer to get here than I hoped. So yeah, this bloke gets to feed the other rainforest wildlife, and I'm going to get these dogs down to some water, which is probably going to be a fair way down the hill yet. So I'll stop buggerising around, we'll get cracking. Good dogs. Where's this water? Rainforest and wet season, there's still no bloody water up on these ridges.